Nuhiu and Jacques Maghoma. We'll talk about the game in a moment. Let's talk about after the game, the celebrations with the supporters. Atdhe, you were kind of leading them there. Just explain that moment for us and how good it was to enjoy that victory with the fans afterwards.
Yeah, I think we all and supporters, managers, everybody in the club, we have one target, and I think we have to do this all together. That's why we have to be like one family, and it shows that we are still one. And after a great win here, I think there are great 3 points what we have achieved today, and so I think this is the happiness in the end what we have to do together, celebration.
Yeah, we see this celebration on the continent quite a few times. You've kind of brought it to English football, and in particular to Sheffield Wednesday. Why that celebration in particular?
No, we used to do this normally when I was playing for Rapid Vienna, and I think I liked it, and so our supporters are open-minded, and then we done it together, and even Jacques Maghoma started to do it now.
Yeah. Wait there, Atdhe, we'll come back to you in a moment. Jacques, you were joining in the celebrations as well. I mean, it was a really good performance, this, wasn't it? And good to enjoy those moments after the match as well.
Yeah, of course it was. The most important was to get the 3 points, no matter how we played. But, we managed to put in a great performance, and then, unlucky today he didn't get a hat-trick he could have got. But, in another day they go in. Same with me, a few shots were blocked early on and in the second half, but the most important thing was the 3 points, and at the end we enjoyed it, a bit of a European celebration at the end, which we've spoken about before, of doing, and I think today was the right day to do it.
So that was planned at the end there, because you were the one guy of the rest of the team that sort of took his lead a little bit.
Yeah, we've been talking about it for ages, I think we needed to wait for the right moment. I think today showed we enjoyed ourselves on the pitch. We've gone back to working hard for each other. And we're on a good run of form. We knew that there were, confidence were a bit low, so we needed to capitalise on that. And that's exactly what we've done. And I think we defended terrific as a team. And when you give him the ball, at the end, he created some chances. Kieran Lee, I don't know whose goal it was, to be fair, but I'll give it to Atdhe.
We'll ask Atdhe now. I mean, what did happen with that first goal there, Atdhe?
Yeah, first I even didn't saw the player that he was there, so I was sure that it's in. Then, but I think I touched it in the end, or we touched it together. But it doesn't matter. The most important is the ball was in, and who scored. It's on the second row, but I think it's me.